All right, sorry about that, guys. This is video number 5. Hopefully, it's my last video. So now we're talking about the baby. So I have the baby here. My hand is supporting the head, and my arm is balancing the baby here. Obviously, a baby would not sit like that. The baby's arms will drop down around your arms, so it's a little easier to hold. So angle down, so the food go out, down like this. It goes up like this. They can choke. So keep it down. They want to push between the shoulder blades, 5 hits. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to flip it over. To flip over, I'm going to sandwich the baby and flip. My hand's under the head. I can pull it out. Now I can check. I'm looking to see if there's any food. Okay. The baby's not breathing. He's still choking. I'm going to flip him over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip over, check. Okay. So if that's not working, we'll lay the baby on the floor. Baby's on the floor. And we're going to push just below where we push for the CPR. So CPR would push about right here between the nipple. This one we're going to push a little bit below. So right here's the diaphragm for the baby. So we're going to push 2 fingers or 1 thumb. You're going to do 5 quick thrusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to check. If the food comes out, you take the food out with their fingers and put them on the side and let them cough and spit it out. If that does not work, we'll flip it over again and try again. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flip them over. Check. Do 5 quick thrusts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And check. All right, so if the baby goes to sleep or is asleep already, we have to begin CPR. During the CPR process, it could loosen up the food and it could come out with that too. So I remember the CPR process. We push between the nipples, thumb or 2 fingers. We give 2 rescue breaths, push 30 times, 2 rescue breaths, push 30 times. But before you give the rescue breaths, you need to look inside the mouth to make sure there's no food blocking. If you can see the food, get rid of it. Okay? And if the baby is still asleep and the heart is not beating, he's not breathing, continue CPR and get the doctor to come. Okay? All right. So, and one more thought of why we have to do it on the hard surface. So I'll be right back. Okay. So I have a pillow here. This represents a bed. So when we do CPR or the compressions, the thrust, we want to make sure we're not doing it on the pillow because it moves too much. So I put the baby up here and I push. I'm not really pushing as hard as I could because it's pushing on the bed. So I'm not helping. Same thing with Frankie. If I'm doing CPR on the bed starts to move and not Frankie. So it's important to do it on the hard floor so I can really push.